Hello everyone. Oops. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Yes, I did go in the lift.
No messages for you.
Off camera for just wanted to check something out. I was thinking about wrapping up, doing a little wrap up before we do Arrival to look at the achievements, but there seem to be some achievements based on Arrival, I think. So I think I will leave that until as the very last thing I do. I'll go through all of my achievements. Now, we're not going to do Arrival now. I'm probably not going to do Firewalker. I actually was a bit naughty and I looked on the internet, and apparently there's no connection to Mass Effect 3. There's no import of doing it, and you guys have said there's no point in doing it. It's just a bit boring and rubbish, and quite frankly, it's felt a little wonky controlling it in Operation Overlord anyway. So unless anyone comes out passionately for it before I finish recording, which probably I'd be considering my buffer, I probably will have finished recording by the time you're watching this. So if you're commenting on this video, no, you have to do Firewalker, sorry, or I'll assume you're joking, which is also possible. So yes, so what we're going to do before we go is a little wrap-up type episode, kind of, not exactly wrap-up. We are going to head to the Shadowbreaker ship, because we didn't do all the reading and I did the wrong thing. No, I went too far. Right. We're going to head to the Shadowbreaker ship, where we are going to finish reading. Oh my goodness, this map is a mess. Is that the right one? I think so. We're going to visit Liara on the Shadowbreaker ship, because we didn't read all of the... I don't want to say codices. We might actually have some codices proper to read. So we'll do a lot of read. This will be the session of reading. And then next time we'll wrap up with Arrival. Oh, no, enter system. So that's the plan. A lot of reading and then Arrival. But what is it Arrival of, pray tell? I'm guessing it's something to do with the Reapers. Yeah. That scene just before the credits. So yes. We'll see. We'll have a look. It's spinning round. Right. Beep. So it was around here, wasn't it? Ah, the dossiers. So we've read all about all our companions, but we've got a few left to read that we haven't already done. So Cerberus, check. Actually, rogue agency for advancement of humanity, founded in 2157, active in both Citadel and Terminus space. Strong human supremacist overtones, classified as a terrorist threat by both the Systems Alliance and Citadel Council. The loss of credits due to the Elusive Man's direct interference in recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed 1 year post-resurrection. I see. So he managed to get... Oh, what was his name? The guy that Miranda shot very, very, very early on, who thought she was dead. So he set up the mechs to interfere with the project. I don't know. But let's check. Right. Activity highlights. Activity highlights. For more extensive list of shell companies, see Cerberus Economic Structure, volumes 1 to 4. 2157, manifesto published. 2160, facility on Pragia constructed. So that's, yes, that was Jack. 2161, subject Zeroborn, CDR Holdings purchased, Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank purchased. 2162, infiltration of human media begins, specialising in extrasolar news, Constant Times, Scott Examiner, Nascent Galactic Broadcasting Corporation. 2163, Project Doorway makes forgery of Council standard Medicards and identity tags possible, allowing agents unrestricted movement. 2164, Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Vera Safin, frontrunner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance. Leak to Galactic Broadcasting Corporation stopped by agents in place. Right. Okay. 2165. Operatives steal antimatter from the SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds and squad fights to the death. Sole survivor divulges little, but names his sponsor, Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. 2166. Harabon Military Industries purchased on Terra Nova. Legitimate arms contract to colonial forces. Models without serial numbers produced for export to crime syndicates in Batarian space. Terminus systems. 2167. Cerberus agents among humans recruited into Global Maritime Justice Organization on Trident. 2168. Assassination of 22 crime syndicate members on Trident leads to takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Dawn Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Project Trapdoor. 2169. Trapdoor experiments on Asari captives with omega encaphalin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimate 2.5 milligram active ingredient for each 25 kilogram of body weight. Under 7.5 milligram dose optimal to avoid detection by taste or smell. 3 to 5 Citadel standard days onset period. Powers return in 2 to 5 Citadel standard days after last dose taken. Permanent damage is possible. 2170. Nanosurgery on subject 0 successful. Omega encaphalin fails to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to instill other Cerberus operatives with resistance to OE. 2171. Pope Clement XVI assassinated via rosary beads coated with sodium non-acetate, sodium non-acetate, and dimethyl sulfoxide. Death attributed to age and heart failure. Replacement Pope Leo XIV has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity. Forgiving attitude to Solarians, Ray Genophage proves useful for strategic alliances against Turians. So, eschatological beliefs. So, I'm guessing so eschatological, so that's end of the world stuff. So, he assumedly believes that the end of the world is attached to... So, the end of the world, as in Jesus coming back and heaven and earth kind of becoming... So, God coming down and heaven being on earth would be down to humanity taking over the galaxy? Possibly? I don't know. Or they're just throwing theological sounding words at each other. I don't think eschatological would be exactly what it would be. Eschatological? Fairly sure that's another world stuff. Right, 2173, Inez Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party. Frontrunner Claude Menot assassinated. Charles Seracino, much more tractable. 2174, radium placed inside office chair of Systems Alliance parliamentarian Artyom Gavrikhov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election much cheaper to manipulate than the normal process. Service-backed candidate loses. Winning candidate approached, found susceptible to bribes anyway. 2175. Michael Moser Lang, approached by operatives in militia community. Insider information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Contact severed, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident political scene leads to renaming of capital with human name. New Cortiso? Right. 2176. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aguilar and Ying Xiong. Resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap allows passage of financial reform bill allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting among vice premiers as bonus. As Lin Yi alienates Politburo Standing Committee and his chances of election to the Systems Alliance Parliament are dashed. 2177. Successful acquisition of Light Shadow Pictures proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine. Capacity to forge photorealistic video is now unsurpassed. 2181. Matriarch Tilia Erezar, targeted with Omega encaphalin. Claims of biotic superiority to non-biotics deflated once her powers fail. Voice in citizen legislature considerably diminished. 2181. Military arm creates posts on planet Binthu. 2182. MSV Anixara sabotaged. Catalyst added to metastable metallic hydrogen fuel by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL. All hands aboard lost. Turian hierarchy Hawk Rahirix Ursivus killed in the process. Explosion attributed to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspected Cerberus activities. So that was the guy we met, I think. And then we investigated. And then we got. I think that was how we really got into Cerberus. I think. Right. Elusive man profile. Cigarette smoked today, 4. Drinks consumed today, 7. Daily Skyball score, 160-0. 5th consecutive perfect game. Suit worn today, Guli Vaughan. Light linen blend, 2,200 thread count. Single button closure. Bosom chest pocket. 5 interior pockets, 4 button cuffs, side vents. Built-in protection from close-range weapons fire. Plum. Sexual liaisons, past week. Sani Shalani, Ilium Entertainment's sexiest human alive. Brooke Karagar, Skyball champion. Vela Vicious, Fawn Extreme Girl for 2185. Stacy and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins. Matriarch Trelawney, twice. Messages sent today to Citadel, Ilium, Omega, Earth, Horizon, Eden Prime, Thessia, Palaven, Tachanka Migrant Fleet. Matriarch Trelawney, so an Asari. Interesting. Right, next one down. Captain Bailey. CSEC Captain, survivor of Reaper attack on Citadel. Prefers dealing with Zakera Ward's criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. Business correspondence. From Captain Bailey to Zakera Ward officer mailing list. Subject, new recruit basics. Listen up. I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. 1. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. 2. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega's enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. 3. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember a mistaken uniform can get plastered over the whole damn galaxy's news network. That's it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Bailey. Incoming correspondence list. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC officer Captain Bailey, Zakera Ward, Citadel, on the 23rd of May, 2184. And 23rd of May because it should be 23.5. I'm very systematic on my dates. Grr. Right, stop ranting about date systems. Summary of the previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet, front page stories, sports, arts, entertainment. Email from his ex-wife, Ray, cancelled visit to the Citadel. VIP looters dockside of the colonies, a Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erlan Golta. Report from the detective Nepatu Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent, see footage from camera 41F5JAYF. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin, Ray, cancellation of service from Zakera Ward to Taisiri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Keitham of Taisiri Ward. A note from Taisiri Ward Intendant Sonal Baresh expressing sorrow, Ray, loss of officers Lambert Jungira and Bretnas Somelda to gunmen on Taisiri Ward. A request from Captain Keitham to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from Citadel's Secura Ward to Taisiri Ward. Invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place, O'Hara's Bar and Grill, level 16 Zakera Ward, northwest corner booth. Email from ex-wife Ray, gang member shootout, Bailey's health. Okay, so the whole thing not turning up isn't connected to her relationship to him because she seems to care about him because she's presumably asking about his health. Okay, right. Arya Tuluk, De facto leader of Omega. 3 centuries of commando experience. Aloof, paranoid, excellent organizational and management skills. Audio transmission transcript. Recording taken on Omega. Afterlife nightclub, private room. 4:14 a.m. Door opens and closes. Ugh, what the? Callus Enrix? Who are you? Hey, don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release catch. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady? Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Shadow what? I don't know any... Wait, what are you doing? You don't play favourites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Ugh! My face! Feel free to waste as many lives as you want. Send your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. I'm not... Ah! Door opens and closes. Recording ends. Note, Callus Enrix's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the Afterlife nightclub. Afterlife planning session correspondence. From Aria Taloke to Cherkus Flynn. Events coordinator. Topic, Afterlife entertainment. Flynn, here's what I want set up for next month. 1. Sinya Sisters. They're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Beck-Burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. 2. Fight Pit. Too many torture. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other when they do it on the streets for free. Get me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. 3. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after the last call. 4. Hanar Jogglers. Before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. 5. We should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last week's jackpot.